Hey everybody, it's MB. I'm going to try this again. Continuing the readings, or the things that I channeled. This one is chapter 4. I am overwhelmed. Establishing and guiding our grounding directory. Part of the Unified Legacy Network. Introductory framework for self-guided life creation, valuation perspectives. It's organized by me. This is also me. It's just how I organize the legacy work that I do. People want titles. Here's a title. It's copywritten, so please respect that. Here we go. Be in a place where your mind is open and your imagination is ready to play. Speak these words aloud as you read, or have someone read them to you. Read them aloud to you. Just sit, breathe, and listen. Simply listen. When a computer becomes overwhelmed in the many tasks and processes it is carrying out, it refers to a directory of action in order to keep disruptions and interruptions at a minimal. You already have a directory of action that you use in every moment you do something, even when you're doing nothing. The question to ask yourself is, am I taking my power back within my internal directory? Or wait, am I being a deliberate creator of my now moment? Or is something else running which is informing me? It could be an old program, an old response, an old feeling that we never tackled. Your directory is active and working, regardless of whether you believe in it or not. It is there and operating however you instruct it to operate. We must learn that when we are triggered by something, and as a reminder, our bodies are literal organic suits that are designed to pay attention to any and every trigger in the world around us. We guide how to interrupt and quickly enter a new command for our computer, a new code to trigger an upgraded response to the situation, action, thought, rumination, fear. You must develop your own vocabulary, using reference material, of course, to find what works best to help you ground during moments of overwhelm. Being alive is overwhelming. It is a lot to take in with each moment of now. The body, when focused in the present now moment, is receiving way more information than it typically receives by way of you opening communication with your heart through your subconscious mind. So, I remind myself that it is natural to be overwhelmed right now, for I know I can move through this moment and get to the other side of it. And you will. Your body will just make it happen. It will do it for you. You will discover the evidence of your I am power through the vibrant, full, wholehearted response your body will demonstrate for you. It will start showing up for you in new and sometimes very unfamiliar ways, because you have begun a journey to show up for yourself. You are holding yourself to a higher standard, a higher timeline in every moment. You are trusting that you are enough, that your evidence of existence is enough to justify your being here and now, fully present and safe. You will no longer seek to confirm justification or validation in your external world, for you will emanate with permission the being of you in this now and present moment. It is a choice we make in every moment. Do I go back, or am I here and now? Learning the vocabulary of your internal temple will only bring greater fullness, richness, and alignment in your life. It is always up to you to decipher, to get curious, to figure out what is ticking inside. And you must always remember that nothing you are is to be feared. for it is already you. Figuring it out is just owning and accepting the information we already tell ourselves about ourselves and the world around us. There is power in learning to take the reins of the directory by which your mind operates, so you, your soul and spirit and ancestors, can update the programming together through an open channel. So, be grateful that you are overwhelmed, as it is simply a reminder that you can handle this, for you have survived thus far and will continue to survive. I am overwhelmed. I am grateful to know I can handle this moment. I'm figuring it out. I understand how opposite it may feel to be grateful for feeling overwhelmed. But the power in recognizing the feeling means you now have the control of your leverage to focus on what you do with the feeling. Being grateful means you honor the reminder, the lesson, the opportunity to affirm and reestablish that you are the one who makes the choices around here. You call the shots. I choose to be grateful because it means I know better. And by knowing better, I can be better. And by being better, I am evolving into my highest version in every moment. I can choose to revert back to old coping tools and skills whenever I feel overwhelmed. Drinking, internet, avoiding drugs, sex, people, self-loathing, etc. Or I can choose to be another choice and see what new outcome I discover. Maybe I simplify everything back down to the basics and let go of whatever is pulling my attention or focus until I am more stable in my I am presence and awareness of the now moment. Do I try just starting over with what I know? Rebuild the documents, templates, reprogram the entire thing? Is it possible that trying something new will only bring more abundance into my life, even if that abundance is failures and lessons for learning and growing further? The contrast only yields greater plasticity in my physiology, biology, genealogy, and conscious evolution. It is my choice to make magic happen with it. I must be willing to accept the overwhelming nature of being alive so that I can always be called back home to my I am presence in the here now moment. This work is challenging and difficult, painful and burdensome, but deliciously rewarding in ways and manners and feelings that you could never comprehend until living in it. You are a marble statue being crafted by your own hand, not the world outside of you. Take your power back and start chiseling on your own self as a deliberate creator of your reality, perspective, authenticity, instead of letting the world do it for you. In yielding your own tools to shape yourself and your life, you no longer permit the world to dictate to you. You find your peace and power within, where nothing can get to it without your permission. Further and most importantly, in doing this work, you will develop the perfect exact tools you need to move through healing and remaining in the present now moment. Your tools are for your leverage, for you are the key master of your life who knows best what leverage you need, where, and when. Trust that in building your own dictionary, vocabulary, directory, you are owning to yourself what you need and where you can go. Namaste. Welcome to the 5th, dear soul. It is done. Love you.